America wants its do-nothing Congress to pee or get off the pot. Literally, a strong majority of people actually want Congress to pee. We took a survey. HuffPost YouGov poll says they were in favor, most Americans, of urine testing members of Congress for drugs. This survey comes shortly after Florida Congressman Trey Radel was busted for buying $250 worth of cocaine. And, of course, who could forget Rob Ford, the Toronto mayor, who had that infamous little snafu with the crack. In a good bout of congressional irony, of course, Representative Radel was the one who actually voted in favor of drug testing food stamp recipients. Is America now wondering why we don't just drug test everybody who gets federal bucks?
That's basically it. There is widespread support for drug testing a whole range of professions, especially airline pilots, which makes sense because you don't want someone flying your plane to have a drug problem. But even more than people approve of making welfare recipients pee in cups to prove they're not on drugs, Americans love the idea of making Congress do it. It really brings people together. And I think that's because you always hear politicians talking about, oh, we got to drug test people who work for the government. We got to drug test people who receive government benefits. And this is frequently brought up by Democrats. Well, why don't we subject ourselves to drug testing? And everyone has a laugh, and no one ever really takes it seriously. But if they did, it would be a very, very popular idea.
How many members of Congress would we lose?
I think we would lose somewhere around 15 to 20%, based on my private survey.
That's a great number. Is that just one of those arbitrary numbers you just made up the way Alan West said, like 22.6% of America are like communists? Is that one of those fake numbers, or do you really believe that?
No, I am following lawmaker metrics for assuming savings from drug testing poor people when they apply for welfare or food stamps. And when you play this game, you can just make up whatever number you want without any actual data. So sure, yeah, 15% would lose their seats if that were a condition of failing a drug test, and we made them all take drug tests.